Let's talk about the standings in the Western Conference. It's a bloodbath of a competition. On top of the list, you have the Oklahoma Thunders, who are trying to go deep in the playoffs despite being a young and inexperienced team. You then have the Denver Nuggets, who intend to get back-to-back titles. Next on the list are the Timberwolves, who are also standing strong despite the injuries. The Clippers, Kings, and the Mavericks also want to win it all. Hey, remember when these three fought 100 finals together? Yeah, they're all in the play-in now, and it's crazy to think that one of them may not even make it. Numerous outstanding teams have garnered attention, but there is one notable team that is simply being left out of the discussion: the New Orleans Pelicans. Once again, the New Orleans Pelicans proved their mettle on the road by sweeping their latest trip, clinching victories in all 3 games. Their impressive run began in Toronto against the Raptors, where they dominated from start to finish. In Philadelphia, they built a substantial lead. Although the Sixers mounted a comeback attempt, the Pelicans held their ground and secured the win. The road trip culminated with a triumph over the Atlanta Hawks, sealing a 116-103 victory. This streak extends to 4 consecutive wins, starting from Friday, March 1st, where they convincingly defeated the Pacers. The Pelicans are demonstrating their ability to outclass their opponents, having held a 20-plus point lead in 4 of their last 10 games. With this latest win, they now hold a 3-game advantage over the Mavs and the Kings, placing them in 5th seed in the Western Conference standings. Despite the Pelicans' impressive performance, they seem to be flying under the radar amidst the buzz surrounding other teams, such as the Thunder's surprising first-place position, the Timberwolves' remarkable progress, and the reigning champions, the Denver Nuggets. Even the intriguing prospect of the play-in tournament featuring the Suns, Mavericks, Warriors, and Lakers captures more attention. Yet the Pelicans sit firmly in the conversation, quietly trailing the Clippers by only half a game for the 4th seed. And speaking of which, with a recent win against the Clippers, further proved that they solidified their position.
Right now, we play our game, we'll be just fine, no matter who's below us or above us right now.
Now, because of all that has been said to you, you may be beginning to ask yourself, why are the Pelicans not getting enough attention? Well, because they're the Pelicans. They're a small market team, and it also didn't help the fact that the Zion Williamson hype dyed as numerous faces, namely Victor Wembanyama, Anthony Edwards, Luka Doncic, and SGA are all being pushed into the scene. However, despite little to no media coverage, it sure didn't stop the Pelicans from a great season record of 42 wins and 26 losses worthy of a 5th seed. As you can expect, the biggest contributors for the success have undoubtedly been Zion Williamson and Brandon Ingram, with CJ McCollum also making a significant impact this season. Zion making a big impact at the team is no surprise, as last season he was able to comfortably bring the Pelicans to the 1st seed for a while early in the season till he got injured. Same thing goes with Brandon Ingram, as for the last couple of seasons he has been carrying the team in offense. However, in spite of all that, what's noteworthy is that the team hasn't relied as heavily on their top 2 stars as they have in previous seasons. For instance, examining Zion's statistics reveals a departure from his usual dominance, as he's averaging just 22.1 points per game, one of the lowest marks of his career, albeit still impressive. Notably, he's maintaining a stellar field goal percentage of 57.7% and displaying improved 3-point shooting accuracy, despite his relatively low volume of 3-point attempts. You can tell that he's holding back his usual aggressive scoring approach, opting for a more balanced role on the court. While he's not consistently putting up the same high-volume scoring numbers we're accustomed to seeing from him, he's proven capable of unleashing that scoring prowess when necessary. Instead, he's embraced a role as a facilitator and play finisher, effectively serving as a connector within the team's offensive schemes. This shift in his playing style has been instrumental in both his personal development and the overall growth of the team. The rise of Point Zion has been nothing short of remarkable for the Pelicans, as he's taken on a significant ball-handling responsibility throughout the season, contributing significantly to the team's success on the court. His ability to generate advantageous situations and initiate the team's offense has been amazing, resulting in a career-high assist average of 5.2. He synergizes seamlessly with CJ McCollum, Brandon Ingram, and the array of sharpshooters surrounding him on the Pelicans roster.
Whoever it is on the court, stay right there. So if they send a double team, then I'm going to make the right play.
Given his past impact, particularly last season when he propelled the Pelicans to the top seed before succumbing to injury, it's evident that a healthy Zion can elevate this team to unprecedented heights. The ongoing experiment of utilizing Zion in a more facilitative role has been really fun to witness, and its success has been nothing short of remarkable. Brandon Ingram finds himself in a comparable situation, where he may not be posting the eye-popping statistical figures we've seen in the past, but he's consistently delivering strong performances and remains a potent offensive threat. Currently averaging 21.4 points, 5.1 rebounds, and 5.9 assists per game, he's showcasing versatility in his game, particularly evident in his career-high assist numbers. He's also shooting an impressive 50% from the field and 36% from beyond the arc, demonstrating his efficiency from various spots in the court. It's evident that the team has adopted a more collaborative approach this season, with all their key players healthy and contributing, and this shift has undoubtedly paid dividends for their success. CJ McCollum has significantly contributed to the team's success this season, averaging 18.5 points, 4.3 rebounds, and 4.4 assists per game. He's been particularly impressive from beyond the arc, shooting at an outstanding 41.7% in numerous attempts. McCollum excels as both a spot-up shooter and a playmaker, complementing his teammates seamlessly. Together, the trio forms a highly effective combination in the court. The supporting players have made significant contributions as well, with Herb Jones standing out this season. Known for his exceptional defensive skills, he's also elevated his offensive game, averaging a career-high 11.3 points per game and shooting an impressive 43.5% from beyond the arc, a remarkable 10% increase from last season. Jones has transformed from being a non-factor in the perimeter to a reliable three-point shooter, as evidenced by his recent performance of hitting around 5 threes against the Raptors. Teams who underestimate him do so at their own peril, as he's become adept at punishing opponents for leaving him open, an approach that has backfired for teams in the past. Herb has been incredibly efficient from beyond the arc, showcasing impressive skills. His outstanding defensive prowess often goes overlooked, and he deserves more recognition from his exceptional abilities in that end of the court. You've also got Trey Murphy, who provides another reliable option from the perimeter, averaging 14 points per game. Adding to their defensive flexibility, Jordan Hawkins, a rookie, has proven to be a consistent shooter, hitting 37% of his three-point attempts. Jonas Valanciunas remains a reliable offensive presence, contributing 13.2 points and 9.5 rebounds per game while shooting 57% from the field and 35% from beyond the arc. His ability to score both inside and outside makes him a versatile threat. Off the bench, Dyson Daniels adds solid defensive skills to the guard position. Meanwhile, Jose Alvarado maintains his reputation as a gritty defender while also improving his three-point shooting to nearly 36%. They've effectively built a strong supporting lineup around their star players, particularly emphasizing three-point shooting. This team ranks among the top 5 in three-point shooting, which, coupled with the interior threat of Zion Williamson and the mid-range skills of Brandon Ingram, creates a formidable and versatile offense that instills fear in opponents. Defensively speaking, they excel at shutting down opponents, ranking in the top 6 in defensive rating. Much of this success can be attributed to Herb Jones, whose defensive prowess is unmatched. He is a versatile defender capable of guarding multiple positions and consistently tasked with defending the opposing team's star player. Jones applies insane pressure, forcing opponents to work hard for their points. His defense against players like Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is among the best in the league. Additionally, the rest of the team has fully embraced the defensive strategy, contributing to their overall effectiveness on that end of the floor. It is also really impressive with the job Willie Green has done with the team. They've become one of the top teams both offensively and defensively in the league. Everything points to them being a serious contender in the playoffs, particularly if Brandon Ingram can replicate the level of play he showed a few years back against the Phoenix Suns. And with Zion Williamson, who hasn't experienced the playoffs yet, if he stays focused and maintains his dominant form, this team could pose a significant challenge for any top seed in the postseason. They possess a deep and well-rounded roster, with superstar of Zion Williamson along with Brandon Ingram providing significant star power, as well as players like CJ McCollum, who brings valuable experience to the table, giving the team a more solid foundation. With all that being said, that is why it's time we take the New Orleans Pelicans seriously. If you want more videos similar to this one, then please comment down below on what videos you wanted us to make, and while we're at it, please don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and click the bell to stay tuned for more videos.